Welcome to Front Porch Lawyer, where we address the humanity of lawyering. Many attorneys are winning battles in the courtroom, but losing battles in their lives. From interpersonal relationships to stress management, Front Porch Lawyer explores topics that improve your practice, your lifestyle, and even your love life. Leave feeling a little more inspired with a smile on your face. Here's your host, Francine Tone.
Hi, I'm Francine Tone, and welcome to my Front Porch. Today is a Front Porch Lawyer brief under 5 minutes. Now, how often do you show up at work feeling unrested, groggy, tired, irritated, maybe with a headache? And how often do you groan inside when somebody interrupts you to ask you a question about a case? Now, by mid-afternoon, do you feel you're drained and getting annoyed at little things that are happening around you? I ask because attorneys have a habit of reading every spare minute, feeling as if they need to be billing all their waking hours, and the brain just never stops. My question to you is this: how many hours of sleep are you getting every single night? If your answer is less than 7 or 8 on average, that's a problem. Listen, this 8-hour sleep per night, this is the real deal, and you need it to make sure your brain is functioning at peak performance. I know there are people out there who proudly say that they survive on 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep a night. They don't. And why would you want to be one of them anyway? Most successful and productive people in the world get between 7 and 8 hours sleep every night. Now, I don't believe that if I do what other successful people do, I will be successful. Life just isn't that simple. But when it comes to sleep, it isn't because others do it. It's because the science makes it clear that it's necessary, especially for lawyers who use their brain all the time. My goal is 8 hours a night, which I typically achieve. Are there nights when I get less? Sure. I'm not perfect yet. It means getting to sleep a little earlier, and I've now become accustomed to waking up around 6 o'clock in the morning without an alarm clock. I still set my clock when I have meetings or a court appearance because, just in case. But I typically wake up before the clock goes off. Now, studies have shown that those who stay awake 17 to 19 plus hours a day, which means less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep, are cognitively impaired as though you have a 0.05 blood alcohol. That's just under the legal limit. This lack of sleep, it lowers your mood, it reduces your focus, it interferes with memory, something us lawyers need, and interestingly, it interferes with your brain's ability to take short-term memory and put it into long-term memory. And this is something we rely on as attorneys because we have to remember facts in the law for going to court, at trial, or just to advise a client. So if you see sleep as an annoyance, something that you have to do, you need to change how you feel about sleep. Sleep is a performance-enhancing tool. It's designed to keep your brain functioning well. At first, you may not notice a problem, but the problem is being created. Throwing in 1 or 2 8-hour night sleeps or a 10-hour sleep just doesn't cut it. It's like driving your car with no oil and periodically putting in a cup, hoping it's not going to ruin your car. Here's a little tip. You have 168 hours in a week. Subtract 56 hours, that's 8 hours a night, to devote to sleep. Now that leaves you with 112 hours for everything else to do during your waking hours. Now include on your list all that's important to you. That includes work tasks as well as family time, time with the kids, exercise, eating well, all those other things that should be important to you. Then prioritize your list and fill in your 112 waking hours. Now don't forget to put in time for grooming, meals, and meals should be taken leisurely, not gobbled down, and travel time. And you can still have a 60-hour work week if you really insist on doing that. Now if you look at your list and you say there's just no way, there's just too much, you're probably right, there's probably too much on your list, then go watch my video that's titled Prioritize Your Task List to get important things done fast, because that'll teach you how to reduce that long list that you have to identify what's really important. So give sleep top priority. Remember, sleep is not downtime, it is a productivity enhancer. Comment below and send me your email with your thoughts and feedback, and be sure to follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube so you don't miss an episode. Thank you for joining me on my front porch. This is Francine Tone and Front Porch Lawyer, and I'll see you next time.